Hey everyone. I know no one's watching right now. What's the no good for today? Mm. I know it's Friday night. Nobody's probably watching. Nobody's doing lives or anything like that. I decided just to come on and hang out for just a few minutes to see who was out and about, or in other words, who's at home and surfing the tube this evening. Well, uh, if you decide, if you finally get the notification or whatever, and you want to see me do my live again, hit me back in the comments, and I will go back live, and maybe we can have a spirited conversation like we did last night. And since nobody came this time, maybe better look next time. Y'all have a blessed. Oh, hey, Bob. You're the only one. I loved your video. I know I didn't comment, but I do want to let you know that I did watch it. I love you. You killed me. I love it. If my big butt wasn't so big, I might get on some skates and give you a run for your money. But when you're a big girl like I am, Bob, you can't take them falls like you used to. And trust me, I'm 47. I probably ain't been on no skates since I was in my 30s. Probably about 32 or 33 when my son was 11 or 12 years old. And even then, I fell a lot. But you know, the older you get, I don't know how old you are, but the older you get, the harder it is to recover from a fall. No, you're not. No, you're not. You can't. No. Mm-mm. Bob, don't lie to me, please. I'm your friend. There is no way that you can move and skate like that and not fall, and you're my age. I don't believe it. I'm gonna be like Donald Trump with Barack Obama. I need to see a birth certificate. 48 inches. Please. No. No. I don't believe it. Like I said, I'm gonna have to be like Trump, and I'm gonna have to ask for a birth certificate. I need to see some proof, cause I figured you may be about 35 at the most. Ain't no way you're my age. But then again, you know, I know people. I know it. I just like to be in denial sometimes, Bob. So I'm doing worse than other 47-year-olds my age. Well, if I was to get, if I was to get on some skates today, I'd be in a hospital tomorrow. Hey, Shamika. Shamise. Is it Shamise or Shamika? As the tube turns. I'm going to post another video tomorrow. In case anybody, either one of you two were wondering. Shamika. Obviously, I didn't know if it was either Shamise or Shamika, because here in Alabama, believe it or not, they will spell your name just like they got to spell and say Shamise. And I know when you know that's wrong. I watched your buffalo chicken video, Shamika, and it looked so good. And I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's funny because I'm in Alabama, not that far from you. But I'm going tomorrow, and I'm gonna if I don't make it tomorrow, I'm gonna get everything for it tomorrow for the buffalo chicken sauce, chicken dip, buffalo chicken dip. Cause there's some good stuff. I know. Have you tried? I know that you got your chicken for Publix. Have you tried the Publix buffalo chicken dip? I don't doubt it. That's what I said. It look good. I might have to put a little extra instead of the two things of cream cheese you put. I might put three because I like mine to be kind of not so stiff. Yeah, their buffalo chicken sauce is good, but theirs is cold. And you could get it. It's usually over by near the deli. I know that because we have a Publix here in Alabama. Because I know Publix is just I think the highest they go is like North Carolina and I think Mississippi, and that's it. That little L shape. But it's good and theirs is cold. But I said I was gonna try yours, and instead of using two, I was gonna use three because I really like cream cheese. And I think that instead of ranch, I was gonna do the blue cheese because I like blue cheese better than I do ranch. I do, but I like blue cheese better. And I'm gonna do that. Yeah, your husband should have got you to make him one separate with blue cheese, cause smart people, and make sure you tell him I said this. Smart people love blue cheese. I'm not saying all people who eat ranch are dumb, but people who eat blue cheese are smarter than people who eat ranch. And Bob, you should do a mukbang video. Just I'm not saying all the time, and I know he's agreeing, Shamika. I know he's agreeing. Yeah, we do. That's why I'm as big as I am, Bob. It's because that's the problem. I hear people eat because they get depressed, different things like that. All my life, they eat because they're depressed or they're bored or for various other reasons. My problem is taste. I don't need weight loss surgery. I need taste bud surgery. Because if it tastes good, I'm gonna eat it. If it doesn't taste good, I'm not gonna eat it. So really, if it's not good, I'm not gonna eat it. So that means I wouldn't gain any weight. So I don't, like I said, I don't need weight loss surgery. I need taste bud surgery. They need to remove my taste buds because no matter how depressed or how happy or whatever's going on in my life, if I find something and I like it and it tastes good, that's what I eat. But then again, that's just me. I'm sorry. That's like tonight. My son went to, we have a place it's called Mata's Greek Pizza and Grinders. It's in Anniston, Alabama, and you can look it up online and you can look up their pizzas and everything. I know it's not near you, they won't deliver, but you can look up their pizzas and everything online if you want to look. Modest Greek Pizzas and Grinders. It's in Anniston, Alabama, and my son went and got one tonight. And I tell you, I was gonna make a video. I was gonna do my mukbang video. I really was. And I I even put the food on the plate. I set the camera up, put the food on the plate, and you know how there's little remnants of pizza in the box when you get a slice out or whatever. I reached down and I grabbed the little goat cheese and hamburger. No, it was steak because he got the steak special pizza. The little goat cheese and piece of steak in it, and I put it in my mouth, and it was over. I had done ate a whole slice, before I could realize that I didn't even cut the camera on. So I just whiffed. I'll wait till tomorrow to do a video and post it. For the people who don't join my lives. But it was good. I'm telling you. If you've never had goat cheese, Google goat cheese near me. Go get you some. It is freaking good. Trust me. My fat ass knows. Real good. Trust me, Shamika. I tell you, once you look at you want to find something, you want to put it on everything because I even have gone, I haven't here lately, but I have gone to Walmart and bought it. And because I don't know about up north or wherever, you should have it down there, Shamika. Because I know you can get it at Publix. And if you're Publix, and that's the thing I like about Publix, because if they don't have it in stock, you can add, yeah, Publix is in Florida. They got a Publix in Florida. So in fact, that's where their headquarters at is in Florida. So you should be able to go, if they don't have it in stock at the Publix in Florida, you can get them to order it for you. I'm glad you think so, Bliss. I'm glad you think so. I appreciate that more than you know. But like I said, Publix will order it for you if they don't have it in stock. Now, my Publix here, maybe because a lot of people here eat at Models and they have the goat cheese, they stock it. So evidently somebody before me called them or asked them or whatever. Thanks, Bob. And they stock goat cheese now. So if y'all haven't had it, and maybe Bob, maybe you can find somebody up there who can order it, or maybe order a little bit online to start with to make sure you like it. But I'll tell you, it gives food a flavor. Salads, and I've had it on tacos. Uh, it's really good. It really, really, you know, I heard some people, and we had buffaladas here, and they're good. I'm pretty sure here they're made. They're an Italian thing. Muffaladas are Mufflatos. Mufflatos. Muffalatos. They are great. I think that's an Italian thing, but it's like a pizza place here that does them. I think it's just an American, but they make them here. Those are really really good, and they don't have the goat cheese, but you pick it up and bring it home, put your own goat cheese on it, melt it. It is good. They have like shaved ham, turkey with lettuce. They got some kind of special sauce they put on it. Green olives, black olives, diced tomatoes, and it's on this big round thing that's probably as big as a small saucer. On this really funky tasted bread, and it is really really good too. Hey, Incredible D, how are you tonight? Make sure you hit the like button. But muffaladas are good. Any advice on a broken heart? No. What happened? Talk to me. I've had 3 or 4 of them in my lifetime. One seriously major. Well, no, 2 seriously major ones. The the best thing for getting over one broken heart is at least meeting somebody else. Not, and when I say that, I mean not looking for anything, but just meeting someone to take your mind off of the situation. Or 11 years. Oh my God. And that's bad. That's bad because 11 years, that's like mourning someone who died, but you know that they're still around. I'm so sorry, Bliss. I am. If I could take your pain, I would. Yeah, maybe even just not even really date, but get out, even with friends. Cause Your girlfriends will be your biggest thing. That yes, I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. But if you go to take like your girlfriends and you go somewhere where there's men around, and it's not necessarily put yourself out there again because you want to give yourself time to grow, but you can see that there are other options. You know, learn that it's okay to be by yourself. Because trust me, for a long time, I thought that I wasn't gonna be. I was people that I always felt I needed somebody, but that's like now I'm 47. I've been single maybe what 10 years since, if you could say a relationship, but 10 years that it's just been me. Don't get me wrong, I've had some encounters along the way, but nothing as far as relationship wise. I guess you could say I've learned to love me. And I'm not saying what was right for me is right for you, but once you learn yourself, know what you decide, what you want, what you don't want. Because I decided over 10 years ago, I decided what I would put up with, what I wouldn't put up with, and that's just the way it is. For about the past 2 years, I've had friends. Me and him, we get together. We'll go get us a Subway sandwich, or we'll go to the store and pick up some stuff, and I'll cook it. We'll pick up some stuff, and I'll cook it, and we'll eat. But there's, I think once you put a commitment on something, sometimes that can kind of ruin things. But then again, too, he just turned 68. That's right. Just focus on you. I'm serious. I have been there probably too many times to count, and probably too many times to care that to share. But just love you. Once you learn to love you, it's real easy to dismiss people who mean nothing to you. And what I says about that is, like, once you learn to love yourself and you meet somebody, you'll decide, is this person gonna bring me up or bring me down? And that's the one thing my mother's told me. She said, usually when you meet somebody, you go up. When you meet somebody, you go up. You don't go down. She said sometimes you meet somebody and you stay exactly where you are. And I understand what she meant by that. Sometimes you meet somebody and you're okay, you're together, you're whatever, everything's mellow, everything's cool. Then you meet somebody and y'all start moving up. You get better cars, you get better homes, you have children, you have family, you start doing better. The one you want to be aware of is the one you meet and you start dropping. Number one, you don't go out with your friends as you used to. You don't go out to eat, period. They're fussing at you, complaining about you. No. And I feel like that's why you really need to know yourself. You need to really search internally. And okay, from this last relationship that you had that lasted 11 years, you look back and you have to think, why? And once you realize why, see, you always put others first. That's right. You need to start putting yourself first because you have worth. You are worth something. You are important. You are what makes you. And I'm not saying turn into somebody cold and cut everybody off, but just remember your worth. And either when you meet people, they will either add to your worth or take away from your worth. You don't want the people who are going to take away from your worth. You want the people who are going to add to your worth, going to make you a better person, who are going to lift you up. That I'm also going to tell you something my mother said. She's gone. She passed in January. My mother always told me it's better to have someone who's a little bit more crazy about you than you are about them. Webster Wilson. Okay. Got you. Got you, D. Yeah, but it's important that people are crazy about you. Either they need to be more crazy about you, or you need to be just as crazy about you. Because I tell you, life is rough, and I'm 47. I done had probably four major relationships in my life, and they all taught me something. And like I said, I'm at the point in my life, I'm 47. If I never met another man in my life, I wouldn't cry. See, you don't need to, and I'm not saying you don't need to care that much. Maybe you just don't need them know. I'm just, I, you know, since my mama passed, a lot of these things have come to me, and it's really started ringing true. You know, you know, it's like playing poker almost. Never reveal all of your cards. Always keep you an ace in the pocket. Just hold on to something. That's like I said, you can put too much out too fast, and especially I believe people that care a lot and have soft hearts get taken advantage of, because even though I don't come across as weak and soft hearted, I really am. I have been duped and hurt and beat and abused, but life goes on. You know, I do the best I can. You know, love hurts, but it should it shouldn't hurt to be who you are now, someone. So take it slow, have your grieving period. Yeah, just take it slow. Have it put like this. Your best thing to do, Bliss, is oh baby, she was. If she was here, if she was still here and still living, I could go in there and talk to her, and she could tell me, and I tell you, if you listen to her, she could probably fix it. My mother had some kind of insight into people, and I promise you, she could, from the first moment she met somebody, all they had to do was say hello and shake her hand, and she knew whether or not they were going to jive, and she knew she could read their character in a minute and not know nothing about them. And 99% of the time, she was right. She really was. I miss her every day. Because if you noticed, up until yesterday, I hadn't posted any videos since Friday. And that's because her leaving me is still fresh. You know, she just passed in January. It hasn't even been a year yet. And as far as time goes, the older you get, time goes by quicker. Well, thanks, Bliss. You can my email address is in my about section. If you want to email me, if you would feel more comfortable talking on the phone or privately through email, if you look up under the about section on my channel, there's my email. Thanks, hon. You can email me, and when you email me, you can either give me your number or you can email me and I can ask you for mine. It depends. I'm in Alabama, if that makes a difference. But it's in the about section. All you got to do is email me, and I promise I email back. But life is hard, and the hardest thing I've had to do was let go of my mama. But I still love her. I just got to get better at so that I just got to get better so that I can see her again one day. Oh, that I got to do, cause I got to see her again. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Bliss, if I didn't understand, I wouldn't have told you about my email address now. You're more than welcome, honey. I'm sorry. I had to get a bite to eat. I don't know why, but I've been eating in spurts. My nephew done left. I'm sorry. I really am. I don't mean to make people hungry. Please do, Bliss. Well, you good night, Bob. And you gonna do a video tomorrow, Bob? Cool. You know I'll be looking for it. Oh, that would be great, Bliss. I'll be looking for that video tomorrow, Bob. You have a blessed night. Come on. Come on. My cat had kittens. Hold on. I'll show them to you. She didn't have but two. Two little kittens. Oh, you talking about the one from last night? I don't know. It wouldn't delete. I mean, it wouldn't upload or whatever. And when I went back to look at it, it just kept saying like click on it to watch. And I click on it and it would just say waiting and waiting and waiting. So I don't know. You know, sometimes YouTube won't let you be great. YouTube does its own thing for whatever reason. Your guess is as good as mine, Bliss. Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, I had to get me a drink of water. But I did. I went back and I was looking at it. I kept, because you know that after you finish the live, it'll usually take so long and it'll upload and then you can watch it. And I went back. I always go back, make sure whatever, see how many views and everything. And like I said, it didn't have it listed. And then I went to my subscriptions and it had my thing. You said Greedy Girl Red. I basically like my banner. And I'm like, that's not right. And I looked at it, it had no views, and it was like 19 hours, 18 or 19 hours is when I was checking. And I click on it, and it would say waiting for Greedy Girl Red. So, like I said, YouTube didn't want me to be great. But life goes on. But I'm not going to hold y'all here any longer. I think, let's see, it's 15 minutes till 10. Well, 18 minutes to 10 where I am. I don't know what time it is where y'all are at. I'm not a tech person either. In fact, I upload from my phone. In fact, I'm on my phone right now. And then when I'm done, it'll ask me, "Are you done?" I'll say yes, and usually it'll upload it. And then it's like, if I do the mukbang videos, I got a tripod and everything. And the only reason I don't have a camera is because, okay, so you're like 2 hours behind, right? I've been to Vegas. I love Vegas. Oh, if I could leave here tomorrow and move to Vegas, I would live on Fremont Street. Oh, so y'all 2 hours behind us. But when we have daylight, y'all don't do daylight savings time, do you? I loved the Bellagio when we went. I went to what is the name of the hotel? Right there on Fremont Street. You go in. I might take you up on that, Bliss. What is the name of the hotel? On Fremont Street, they got the canopy where they have the shows. And after you go into the canopy and you go in so far, they got that hotel that has the sharks that you go down the slide and come down. What is the name of that hotel? I can't think of it. Anything. And I saw the Wynn Hotel. We saw the Dancing Waters at the Bellagio, and we went and saw the show at the Fremont Street, the Canopy, and then we went down Fremont Street, that little place where the Canopy is, or Fremont Street, whatever it is, and in there to the right, there's a hotel. It has the palm trees and the hotel dogs are swimming around and everything. Well, see, that's what you need to do. You need to get out, girl. You live in Vegas. In fact, it's Friday night in Vegas. I'm 47 years old, and I guarantee you I can find something to do on Friday night in Vegas. That's just like going to New Orleans. I got cousins in New Orleans. What would I look like living in New Orleans? Or being in New Orleans and not going to Bourbon Street on Friday night? Girl, I'm 47 years old. I would be in the casinos. I'd meet me some man and feed him all kind of bad, crazy stories. And then because this is a big tourist place, never have to see him again. I would, like the commercial when they were changing wigs. My name is Sarah. My name is Laura. My name is Gina. My name is Pam. I'd be a different person every time I went out. Girl, you're single and free now. You better start living. You better start living. Yes, go to the strip and have some fun. And I'm not saying you just go out and get wild, but just have you some me fun. Like I said, if somebody meets you, make up your name. My fake name is Sharon. Anybody who meets me, if I'm not really feeling them, or even if I'm feeling them and I first meet them, my name's Sharon. That's not my name. My name is Arian, but all they know is Sharon. I'm telling you, live, girl. You only get one life. How old are you, Bliss? You can't be no more than maybe about 24, 25 years old. Be careful with them cocktails. I don't want to read about you on a show somewhere, or TV, or newspaper, or online article. Take a friend with you. But just get out and enjoy life. Trust me. After whatever, I'm looking at your picture right now. You're not 40. You're not 40. And if anybody asks you, telling me 30. But I really still don't believe you're 40. I figured you maybe 24, 25. Damn, if I look like that. Girl. No, but that's the one thing I did learn from taking care of my mom. Because I took care of her for the last 2 years of her life. And I tell you, she told me all the time. She would say it, and I didn't think she was gonna leave me that soon. And she would tell me, she would say, "Hey, when I'm gone, get out and live, get out and do stuff for yourself, because you never go anywhere, you never do anything." Well, you don't look it, Bliss. You really, really do not look 40. Trust me, at all. And see, when you're hurt and you're going through things. But once you realize that you wasted 11 years, you're going to get mad. Because if you think about it now, 40 minus 11 is 29. Yes. I'm always looking for sisters. Everybody needs as many. It's like the village. It takes a village to raise a child. Sisters have to stick together to help each other. And it's like I said, Right now you're hurt. But when you wake up and you realize 11 years, you're going to get mad and you're going to get angry. And all that vengeful shit right now that's going through your mind that you thinking you could do to his ass, don't do it. Trust me. I have the criminal record to prove it. Don't any of it. I'm serious. Been there, done that. I done been to jail for dragging a man with my car. But I did tell him to let go. That was my second husband. So I'm telling you, all that crazy stuff that's running through your mind that you could do to him, don't do it. Hey, Miss Hannah and Mr. Jason, how are you doing tonight, Mr. and Mrs. Lee? But I'm telling you, Bliss, don't do it. Don't put sugar in the gas tank. Don't crack a windshield. Don't stalk him online. None of that. Don't call him. Don't text him. Because I guarantee you, if you don't call him, you don't text him, he going to be wondering where you're at and what you're doing. Mr. Jason, you need to upload more, Hannah. I be missing y'all. I'm serious. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Every time you want to call him, pick up your pillow and punch it. Oh yes, I know. We would all like to cover them all in gasoline and light them on fire, but we can't do that. And see, men don't realize the stuff that they do to women really puts their lives in jeopardy. Seriously. And I'm sorry if my glasses are crooked. I have one ear that sits a little lower than others. It's not being lazy. Sometimes it becomes a struggle just to pick up the camera or your phone or whatever. Trust me, I know. In fact, I really don't like using my phone. Well, it really don't matter, but I know a camera would give better quality to my videos. So I'm in the market for a video camera, and I have a couple of people that are tech savvy that are looking for me one that will do what I asked them to have it to do. And they are, it's a shame you have one ear that sits up here and you have one ear that sits way down here. But we're not extra. I know I don't own a camera either, but like I said, I'm looking for one. Please do, Bliss. And if you don't do nothing else, get one good friend that you have and go get your drink tonight because it's still early where you are. Get you a drink. Forget about them. Take $10. Just $10. Do the rest of it at the house. Take $10. Do your little gambling. Get you a free cocktail at the casino. You can get a free cocktail. If you gambling, they'll give you free cocktails. I know about them pina coladas in Vegas. And them Long Island teas. Yeah. You might need to take 15 to get you a good hand poured. Tell them you want a hand poured Long Island. You don't want the measure stuff. You want a hand poured Long Island iced tea and take $10 to gamble. Ain't you got anybody else but your sister? You got one friend I know you could call. And she will say, I've been waiting on you to call. Let's go. Everybody's got that one friend who's always on the go. So I guarantee you, you think about it, because I'm telling you, Bliss, if I was in Vegas, I would drag you by the hair on your head and we'd be down on Fremont Street by 10 o'clock your time looking at that last canopy show, going in that hotel I told you with the sharks swimming around, and we would be playing them casinos, because I tell you that was the first casino I walked in and I won $55. Then we went to the restaurant right there on the strip where they filmed part of some of the scenes of CSI. And I had me a shrimp cocktail, a steak and eggs. We had a really, really, really good time. And you know I'm going to be looking for you the next time I come. Oh, yes. No doubts. You're going to be like, what the hell is this fat ass woman from Alabama doing way out here? Showing you a good time. Because if you live there and you can't find it, I guarantee you I can come to Vegas and find it for you. But you go ahead, you get you some rest. If you don't want to go tonight, think about it. Uh, I'm glad you think so. Maybe me and Miss Lee can get together and come and visit. Go to where you can go to the Mirage, or I really like the Win. The Win is nice. That was my favorite place when because I was there 2 weeks. I had a friend that moved out there from Alabama, so we drove out. But I flew back and I was there for 2 weeks, and we went to the Bellagio. We went to Circus, and they got that little show that you can watch on the outside of Treasure Island. We did that. We went to the Hard Rock. We went up and down the strip. We walked up and down the strip, and when you walk up and down the strip, you see some characters. And I'm from Alabama. I grew up with boys. You know, I was a tomboy, and I grew up with tomboys, and I know I could carry my own weight. But I guarantee you, I got scared, and I've never been scared of anything because some of those characters out there, they was acting more crazy than I really am. They were just acting more crazy than I truly am, and that kind of freaked me out. But it was fun. They got me. I saw the strip. I mean, streetwalkers, and some of them was telling me the girl who actually lived there, who my friend was related to, that we moved out there. She would say that's a guy, and we were like, no, that's a guy, and it was like, what? I was like, wow, these men look more like women than some women that I know. I'm serious. I mean, these women look more like women than actual women. And I'm due for another trip to Vegas. I really am. I mean, and I tell you, if I look like some of those men that look like women, I would be on a pole somewhere. Is Nikita dragging a dude? No! For real? I did not know Nikita was a dude. I know Manny is, and I know what his James Charles is. I'm going I'm gonna put something together. My son gets his vacation in November and December. In November, he either take it in December or January. He can take it anytime after November. And my mother passed in January, and I said I'd like to do something on her 1 year anniversary or something like that. Because, like I said, she used to tell me all the time when she's gone, I can live. And I think that a trip would be nice. So we might have to put something together for January, either January or February, along that lines to celebrate my mother. But I did not know Nikita Dragon was a woman. Oh, well, honey, you come to Alabama anytime you want to. It ain't shit to do here. We would have to go to Atlanta to do things like nightclubs and strip clubs and different things like that. But we can go to Atlanta. It's not but like an hour and a half away, which is really no time. Yes, I would too. I love meeting people in different places. It gives you kind of like a reason or a purpose. And especially me coming off of the fact that I've been here taking care of my mother for like the last 7 years. But we could do that. Oh, Miss Hannah. Yep. I tell you what, we're gonna have to put something together for maybe a year away. All right, Bliss. If you leave, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to email me. I want to go see the drag queen show again in Atlanta, honey. It is so much fun, Hannah. That drag queen show. Now they had two different kinds of shows. They had a regular drag queen show, and then they had a raunchy one. Now me myself, I'm not afraid of a little raunch, a little raunch, ratchet, ghetto, whatever you want to call it. I'm not afraid of that. And honey, oh, I can't tell you about it. It's one of those things you have to experience, and I mean it's totally amazing. And then I lived in Atlanta, I think for like a year, well, 2 years. I lived in Atlanta for 2 years, almost two and a half. And really, you might need to give me some makeup tips. And you in Illinois, right? Excuse me. But but oh, Ohio. I don't know why I thought. I know what it was. I was thinking Ohio is close to Illinois, where the roommates are at. That's why I thought you was in Illinois. I will, since y'all like it so much. I will. I'll probably do it tomorrow evening, about the same time, since y'all like it so well. I did it last night, and then I had said I wasn't gonna do it tonight, but then I changed my mind. I said, oh well, I figured wouldn't nobody join, and for the few people who have, I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad. I know I want to visit. Keisha is coming to Mississippi. She said I think next month, the end of September. Yes, I love the roommates. My girl Keisha. When I had my ear infection and my earache was bothering me, we're friends. In fact, we're friends. We're friends on Facebook. Me and Keisha are, and she would message me every day to ask me how I was doing. She is a very sweet, sincere person. I mean, really sweet. You know, really. I love Keisha, but because not a lot of people that you've ever met face to face actually genuinely care like that. But she faithfully messaged me every morning asking how I was doing. Hannah Rosales Lee. Hannah Rosales Lee. I'm gonna have to add you. Mine is. Can you? I can't text while I'm on here because I'm on my phone, but I will make sure that I add you, Miss Hannah. I really will. And Miss Bliss, my heart goes to you, baby. It really does. Cause I've been there before. It's like losing a loved one. It really is. And 11 years is a long time. A long time. But I'm gonna pray for you tonight. I always pray before I go to bed, and I promise you, I will be praying for you tonight because love hurts. Yes, it is. And I love Susie Q too from the Family Dale videos. That's who you're talking about, right? Hey, Daily. Thank you, Bliss. I appreciate it so much. And like I said, I'll pray for your healing as fast as possible. I really will. TV acting funny. Yes, Miss Isabel. How are you doing today? I watched your video of all that food you ate this week and it made me hungry. So I'm kind of like upset with you right now. I'm glad you think so, Bliss. I really am. I'm just a genuine, real person. What you see is what you get. If you would have come to Alabama, if you didn't stay in a hotel, you stay with me. This is what you get. You get the rough looking hair, the glasses. You get some good home cooked meals. I've been trying to get him to get on camera with me, Bliss. Everybody wants to see what he looks like because I talked to him and he's off camera and he's interacting with me. And then I did the video where all we got was the hand. Uh, he is something serious. No, you don't eat more. You need to eat less. I know it, but I just can't see myself. It's like I like B Love. Don't get me wrong. He is 26. My son is 26. No, he's not shy. He loves a camera. He really, really, really loves a camera. If anybody says I'm fixing to take a picture, he's posing. But he told me, he said, this is what he told me. He said, when you get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a video with you, a full video. I said, really? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, because they say the more you eat, the more weight you lose. But that's a different. The more I eat, the more I gain. But he told me when he gets to 500, he'll give me a 5 sec. When I get to 500, he would give me a 5 second cameo. So as soon as I get to 500, we get the full face, 5 second cameo. But then the other day, he did tell me, he told me, he said, if you do a spicy challenge like the Toe of Satan or a spicy noodle challenge, he would do that with me. So I done told him he being extra, Miss Lee, real extra. But he got it honestly, because that used to be me when I was younger and fine. Yes, I know. I am so glad you decided to have the surgery. I really am, Daily. Y'all don't want to see me with the spicy challenge, Miss Lee. Because my son probably going to, if I do it with him, somebody going to probably have to end up calling the ambulance. And that's just true. Because I've been to seminars daily. I've been to the several seminars and I have seen it. Know people who have had it, and don't be God got it. God has it. And call me Red. That's what all my friends used to call me. Because back before I got into this gray hair, and I know it looks like it's very light brown or whatever, but it's as gray can be. I wish the rest of it, like back here and this little bit right here, would go ahead and go. But all of this is gray. Yep. And I tell you, a lot of the ones that I've seen, a lot of the ones most of my friends have had has been the VSG, the gastric sleeve, and it's not as invasive as the Roux Y or the double duodenum, and they seem to be doing really, really good. Oh, honey, you think this is color? It's not color. It's not blonde. It's gray. In fact, I may do a 2 or 3 minute video outside tomorrow so you can actually see how gray it is. All of this, I'm serious, all of this, where it looks real light, is gray. It's gray. No, it's gray. See, you can kind of see it a little bit when the TV shines a light on it. It's gray. Trust me. All of that, all of this, all of that, it's gray. It's gray. Well, thank you, Bliss, but it's still gray. My mother told me, she said every gray hair is a lesson learned. I told her one day when oh, honey, you can have all of mine if you want them. See, that's what I hate. My hair is kind of patchy gray all over. That's the way my daddy grayed. Before he passed, he had patches all over. And that's the way I'm doing, and I hate it. Now, my mama, she grayed at her temples first. She had gray streaks going straight back. If you'd have stood her hair up, she'd have looked like the Bride of Frankenstein with them gray streaks going straight up. But It is what it is. And this is not black. It's actually light brown, the color that it looks like on camera. This looks like on camera. This is light brown. But all the rest is gray. Yeah, that's why I got gray hair, because my mom said it was a gray hair for every lesson learned. That's what Mama said. If that was the case, I wouldn't have as much gray hair as I have. I said I think some of these are repeat lessons that I didn't learn the first time, so they repeat and fading in. I didn't get them the first time, so I got a gray hair for not learning the first time, not learning the second, third, fourth, fifth, and finally, around about the 10th or 12th, I finally got it. Because I am hard headed. I know, Bliss, Miss Lee. Because when they say the school of hard knocks, that's me. School of hard knocks, because I ain't never did anything the right way. Trust me. Never did anything the right way. I always had to go from here to whatever, straight up. Say I went from here, from Alabama, straight up, and hung a left to go to Illinois. Nah, I can't do it that way. I got to go all the way around through Texas, up California, through Washington. I know, Daily. But see, once you have your surgery, you can still have cake, but you won't be able to eat that much. Well, depending on how your body compensates. Because I have a friend, she can't have cake because she had the ruined wine, and she dumps when she eats something sweet. She automatically goes into, within 30 minutes. It's that dumping syndrome. She crashes, she gets real tired, and she has to find a bathroom quickly. Trust me, we've been out to eat a few times. But the gastric sleeve is better, and duodenum switch, I'm not sure about that, because that was the old way. Which one? The sleeve or the Roux en Y? Or the duodenum switch? Yes, I hope you can have your cake too, Miss Daly. Yes, I know my hair is two different lengths because you having a Roux en Y? You know your hair fall out, right? For the first 6 weeks. And I'm telling you this, so I'm not telling you this to discourage you. I'm telling you this so that you'll know. One friend had the Roux en Y surgery. Now the duodenum switch, you lose more weight faster, but everything I've heard, you have there's a chance of your complications being higher. But the RNY, I had a friend for like the first 6 to 12 weeks after her surgery. Her hair shedded real, real, real bad, and she's black. Her hair shedded real black, and she didn't shave her head because you know she had let it grow for a while. While it was shedding, but the shedding was so bad it was kind of choppy looking in places. So she had went to the barber shop, and oh, okay, I would say because she went to the barber shop and got her like a little low fade, and then it after she started taking her vitamins and everything, and her body adjusted, it started growing back, and now she's got a big thick head full of hair. I know she's asked me to braid it a couple times, but everybody play for Miss Bliss because she's going through something. Yes, hair can grow back, and what's sad is fat can grow back too. And I know just because I talked to Miss Daly, when she has her surgery, she starts losing weight, I'm gonna start gaining. That's just the way it works for me. Anybody I talk to, friends with, I end up gaining weight, they lose. Seriously. Well, ladies, I have held everybody on here so long tonight. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. Bliss, don't forget to email me. I know, but it's gonna come out fast. Trust me. Just make sure you stay healthy with it. Make sure you take your vitamins. Make sure you take your vitamins, because trust me, I've seen people who didn't take the vitamins like they were supposed to and had a whole lot of health issues, like winding up in the hospital getting iron infusions, spending the night in the hospital getting an iron infusion, and then they leave the IV in your hand, and you have to go back for the next 5 days. So make sure you take your vitamins. I will be looking for you for the email. And prayers up, Miss Bliss. Prayers up to you and everyone. I will not forget to add you, Miss Lee. And if anybody else wants me to add them on my Facebook, please leave your name in the comments down below, and I will add you, and we will talk and get to know one another and become good friends. Cause in case I watch a lot of the murder shows, I may need some good character witnesses if I ever commit a heinous crime. But y'all ladies have a blessed night, and I will holler at you all later. Be blessed, stay safe, and pray for one another. Night, girls. Y'all be blessed.